You ready?
So, everybody give me a test.
You got the remote.
Mic test.
Yeah, just give me a test. Did you guys watch the State of the Union last night?
Oh my god.
First like 5 minutes.
Did you see the streaker?
Yeah.
You saw the
AOC?
streaker? The theory is it's AOC. She
like
wasn't at the State of the Union, but right before Trump walked in, you just saw a naked woman run by
Oh.
in the chamber. I know.
Dude. All right, so this is what I was trying to say earlier. They stand up, clap, 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 sit back down. And I was like, oh, I'm creating a fitness program for those Congress people. And it's just like the State of the Union.
It really,
And I'm just gonna.
brutal.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
So you might see that in an Instagram profile near you.
Dude,
Okay, I love that.
right?
Shortly. But we've got a good episode 5 program for today.
It is 5, yeah.
It is what we're
Episode
calling
5.
the Flu Cast.
The flu cast.
The Flu Cast. Brian, a little bit under the weather. I'm going to try to keep my distance to the right.
Fight.
Just so everybody knows, as well with the episode 5 of The Hat Trick, we are pulling out of my toiletry bag. That's our.
Hopefully
that's
you didn't remove the toiletries.
I did, unfortunately, because there were a couple sharp objects, and I might
Smart.
have
That
some.
makes sense.
I might have some disease.
Anything sharp or pokey that's gonna stick me here, sir?
Maybe. And it's just a little dirty. I took everything out. Though. And Brian, if you would start said clock.
15 minutes on the clock.
I'm gonna start. Fuck you guys.
I think you should start.
I didn't like that one. Ooh.
Ooh, good.
Is this you?
Yeah.
You
I just think
can
it's
tell by
timely.
The shitty handwriting.
We need to
That's
throw
why
it
I'm
away.
Scared about it. Scared about it. What is this? USA men's hockey stats.
Steals.
You gotta fucking work on something.
USA
dude.
men's and women's hockey steals the sport from Canada.
Yeah. Hot topic.
Hot topic.
I mean, first of all, great meme of the eagle standing on top of the Canadian goose
Lots
after
of great
it killed
internet,
it. Oh
yes.
God. And then, I mean, the women, to give them the more credit, I guess here is they just stomped everybody. Besides for Canada at the end, right? They went to OT as well. I didn't watch that last game.
Yeah, it was.
It did.
3-2
It went to
win.
overtime. It was both golden goals, both great
But
games.
then besides for that, they won 6-0 and everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
U.S. women's are far better
than the-
athletically than
the
any
aggregate.
other country.
Saw also a post that women in general are winning more medals than men. USA, I believe.
Yeah, it's because our women are allowed to play athletics in our country.
Hot take.
Wow.
And encouraged to.
I don't know
think in other
anything about that. I
countries
can't push back on that at all.
I thought the post-game interview was dope.
Yeah.
Jack Hughes.
Oh.
Did you watch
didn't,
that?
didn't see the post
Oh,
game.
dude. I mean, it's what's kind of stirring up a lot
The
of
one with him
controversy.
standing up, right?
Yes.
And he a female reporter?
Yes. Just talk
He's like
about how
19, isn't
it's
he?
all about the country. This is for the United States. When asked, like, what, I forget the exact question, but it was a direct question about how he played in the game. He only starts to highlight the goalie and how everybody else came to play, and they played as a team. It was just cool. It was
Yeah.
like,
I'm gonna have to go
Scott
back
Van
and watch
Pelt
that.
has a great take on it. It's like that's what you want. Like you want your kids to watch that kid give a post game interview because that's what it's supposed to be.
He's
about.
19.
I think he's very young.
Well, he's got there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
There's Quinn and then there's another one. Quinn won like Defensive Player of the Year last year.
I just thought it was so cool that there was the Kachuk brothers and then the
Yeah.
Hughes brothers all on the team.
Oh,
together.
yeah. I mean, the Kachuk's just cooler that Keith played here in
I
St.
agree.
Louis.
Yeah.
But did you see the crazy part, which is, I mean, we have to be in the Matrix or something, a
I think I know
simulation.
exactly what you're going to say.
Yeah, help me out. Miracle
In the
on Ice.
80s, Miracle on Ice, when we beat the Soviet Union / Russia, the guy that scored the game-winning goal was Jack Hughes. Granted, he was a defender, but basically the guys both had the same name.
Oh wow.
They had the same name, but also at the beginning of the movie or something like that, they were showing him being cut from the
True.
team the first time around.
True.
And the name on that they were scratching off was Jack Hughes.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Which I could see.
Jack
You have a
Hughes.
Hughes' last name. Maybe a dad's a huge hockey fan. Maybe there's
Sure.
some relation there. So it's
Sure.
not total quinky dink. But,
There are no such things as coincidences.
well, I mean,
Anyway, it was electric. Both games, the women's and the men's game, were electric, was electric. I think it's awesome that we beat Canada. the memes on the internet. We stole the sport from Canada. It's now ours. I also saw one funny one. If they just would have let us make them the 51st state in the union, then they would have won the gold medal, which I think is hilarious. But yeah.
And then the Trudeau tweet that's been blowing up. He posted in 2025 after they won the World Classic. It was like, you can't have our country and you can't have our game. And people have been putting the eagle over the Canadian Goose over that tweet. Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's just, and I think it's a very fun rivalry, actually.
I agree.
I think that this North versus the USA, and well, now that Russia can't really participate, it's like holding one kid off to the side in timeout where two other, I guess, more civil countries to some degree have the fight.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Allegedly. But I think one more thing to talk about before anything is you had their game on Sunday morning. I thought it was really cool how the country showed up as well, right?
Like
Obi Clark's was open early. People shotgunning beers all day.
Love it. And then, which they're getting a lot of backlash for, is they had to get on a plane Monday, I believe.
Yeah.
Or fly to Miami.
Fly to Miami. They were supposed to go to New York to catch all their connectings, but Northeast is getting pounded with snow. So all of them, including the Canadians, were on the same flight.
Oh, wow.
Maybe two separate flights. I think the same flight, though, to Miami. And then from there, all of their connectings they played their next NHL game today. They're playing today.
Oh, wow.
I think, though, what's a little bit interesting is some of them, 9 of them, I think you were saying, made their way to D.C.
There were maybe 9 to 12. It definitely wasn't the whole roster.
And I think those guys still play then, tonight or what?
Yeah,
or maybe they have a.
I saw a bunch of videos of some of the guys from Team USA at 11, the nightclub.
Oh,
in Miami.
yeah.
Hilarious.
They
singing the United
The
National
Star
Anthem.
Spangled Banner.
And I saw a stat on the check that they ran up or something like that. It was a record-breaking night.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a six-figure.
Well, they were
check.
just dumping aces of spades out. It was insane.
I don't know, what is that?
It's I think it's
Very expensive champagne.
champagne.
Gotcha. They were dumping.
I think it's owned by Jay-Z. Or he might have spun it off and sold it, but
Shout out
he used
Jay-Z.
to own it,
It's
yeah.
pretty cool. I'm glad to be an American. That's all I can say.
Proud to be an American.
Proud to be an American,
or at least I know I'm free, kind of free.
Hopefully this next prompt gets
This is
No way.
perfect segue.
No way this is
Perfect
it. This is
segue.
the one that I wanted.
AI monitor cameras in public places. How much is too much?
Let me give a little bit of backstory on a thing that I heard yesterday.
Yep.
There may or may not have been an incident at Wash U yesterday. We still unconfirmed to what I've been told, is they never found.
Yeah.
But I was talking to about that with a client, and they were saying how they're using the cameras on campuses with AI integration already in order to try to spot suspicious objects, and which the part that I think I'm in for is to be able to detect hard falls and seizure-like episodes when they're happening.
Oh, interesting.
So they are using it to try to detect weapons on campus, but they're also trying to use it to getting first responders on scene quicker, and if somebody's unconscious by themselves, if the camera can pick up that event. So I heard this yesterday, and then I also heard, and I did not see this Super Bowl commercial, which maybe you guys did, the Lost Dog Super Bowl commercial.
No.
It was basically a dog that got lost, and they were using the linking of public cameras with an AI service that was the sponsor or the advertisement. It was that AI company.
Yeah.
I'm being told to find that dog.
The Savannah Guthrie kidnapping proved a lot.
Nancy.
Well,
Savannah
is her daughter.
Yeah.
Kidnapped her mother. She hadn't been paying her Ring subscription, but somehow they were still able to go in and find the footage of the dude coming into the house. So I think that's a good thing. I'm not upset about them being able to solve crimes with that.
I feel like Tyler
But they
has a
haven't
different
solved the
take.
crime. They haven't solved the crime.
I feel like he's going to have an opposite point of view on this.
Yeah, it's just like it's 1984. That's. I mean, we're gonna use all of the reasons, the empathetic reasons on why we should want cameras everywhere in your house, on your street corner, and
Which they are. I think if we look across right now.
Yep.
Exactly.
Well,
So
dude,
they're watching us right
This was a statistic that Joe Rogan said. This was 6 years ago before he left LA. That they could use 7,000 Ring cameras and they could see all of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
A city with like 16 to 20 million people, they need 7,000 cameras and they can see the entire city.
That's why they want these data centers. Is the data centers aren't being built for like ChatGPT and commercial AI. It's for the surveillance state. It's for Palantir. It's for I don't really know if
which Palantir, funny enough, my client claims the Palantir acquired the company that put out the Super Bowl commercial.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Palantir is
Thiel,
bad.
right?
It is Peter Thiel. Yes. PayPal Mafia. Not good, in my opinion.
His video's demonetized already.
Well, that's okay.
Well, I mean,
that's okay.
Privacy.
Okay. But overall, yeah, I mean, is it too much of a slippery slope that you just can't have any of it?
In my opinion, yeah, it's too much of a slippery slope.
I do disagree. I think if you've committed a crime and they can find video footage of you committing the crime and you're trying to say it wasn't you, I think you should be able to like prove that it was.
Because let's take crime out of it. What else could it logically be used for that's just like, would we care enough? Like, to me, there is a line of privacy that I don't care about having. Like, obviously privacy within the home place, I would want, right?
That's gone.
That's gone?
Yeah.
And then...
Well, your phone's always listening to you.
Right.
You've got a smart TV.
Yeah.
You've got if your laptop is even open, and granted, okay, why would the NSA or why would they want your camera access? I think that's a good question. I think we're all probably pretty comfortable with the NSA is probably not watching us, but...
Right. That's just my point based on what he's saying.
Yeah,
I as long as I know I'm being a truthful and criminal person, there's only so much, like 3 things that I would even care about. Probably banking information, which I don't even know how secure that is. But you just don't know at the end of the day. Banking information, the more intimate parts of life.
Your life, yeah.
And then, I don't even know what else besides that.
It might only be those 2 things.
It might only be those 2 things.
Yeah, but...
Yeah.
Maybe my search history?
Maybe. Possibly.
That's on Google, dude.
Yeah.
Shoot.
All
I like it, boys. I like it.
Good 2 topics. Let's get a fitness-related topic, Rick. Let's get a fitness-related topic.
No shot. We don't talk about those things.
Yeah.
We just don't.
Oh, yeah. No fitness topics yet. Were people more famous now in 2026 or in the 80s?
My take on this is that people were more famous in the 80s, but there are more famous people now.
I hate to say it. I shouldn't say hate to say it. I agree. I think that's a really good way to look at it.
I think famous people had larger followings in the 80s, and I think there are more people with smaller followings now that we would all suggest are, quote, famous.
There's definitely that.
Yeah, if we picked a follower number, if we said, oh, you have to have 250,000 followers to be, quote, famous, there are much more of those now than there were people that had 250,000 fans.
But you're also saying that there's higher highs in the past?
Yes.
I mean, look at Michael Jackson, dude. Michael Jackson could travel the world.
I agree, but I still don't think it's higher than Mr. Beast.
I think the only person that holds a candle to Michael Jackson these days is Ye.
Dude.
He is.
Even if he's a fraud, if you look at the impressions of numbers that he pulls internationally, I don't think there's ever been a larger reach person than him. Like, it's all of his videos.
How sure are we that that information is, like, real?
Yeah, true. I mean,
dude, he posts a video and like within hours it has hundreds of millions of views. I'm like, I just there's a part of that that just doesn't really like resonate as being real to me.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean,
and he doesn't have Beast Burgers anymore. Did they close all that down?
Yeah, it closed, I think.
Yeah.
Does he have the?
I think he's got the Lunchable.
He still has the chocolate bar.
I think he's got the prepackaged. I think his restaurants just kind of flopped, but I don't follow that.
Yeah,
much.
I mean, and then if I just look at other people, like I might go ahead and venture to say that Ronaldo might be getting bigger than a Michael Jackson. Ronaldo, a Kim Kardashian, I think that there's higher highs now just because of the advent of social media. Shit, you can be a kid on the front of a canoe doing a fucking dance.
And now you're famous.
Yeah. You know what I mean? In the middle of wherever I don't even know where that kid's from.
Yeah, but do we think there's also like depth though? So, and by what I mean by depth, they're like diehard fans. Like, how many people do you think are just surface level aware of Mr. Beast, but how many people were like diehard fans from Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry when I see my, which I think is kind of lame to like when you meet a celebrity, you get brought to tears.
I even think athletes were more famous back in the 80s than they are now. Like, I think Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Michael kind of crossed that
MJ.
80s into 90s barrier. But, like, I don't think, yes, LeBron, but, like, I don't think there are as many famous athletes as there used to be.
Yeah.
Hot take? I don't know, maybe.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, because, and with that,
Tell us in the comments.
I feel like you almost had, the person back then had to almost go out of their way to research their favorite, or like an athlete.
Yeah.
Now it just kind of blown all everywhere in our faces that tough. Yeah. Anyway.
Pause.
Pause. And you just, like, if I think about the NBA, there seem to be so many more spread out, like you're saying, accounts of famous athletes, but again, not as many vertical or depth as the word you're saying it, athletes. Like, you still have LeBron, you still have Curry, and you have a couple of your hot spots, but no one could transcend a popularity boundary like an MJ.
Yeah. I think, to your point, I think famous people now move the needle more when it comes to product sales.
Yeah.
So like Mr. Beast, Kim Kardashian, they all have something that they sell.
Yes.
So I don't disagree that there's more money around famous people now. And back then, maybe less people spent less money on records and merchandise.
They didn't
for
really know
bands
what
and
branding was.
Well, right.
know?
Well, yeah, the TV deals are bonkers and out of control. The branding deals. I mean, what did MJ sell? Sneakers. And then eventually Gatorade.
Yeah.
Like, so it was more of like, I think now it's sponsorship. In the past, it was endorsement deals.
Yeah.
So like most of the time you had an athlete or a celebrity selling something that they endorsed or they themselves were consumers of or wearers of. And now it's just like 1 year, sorry, Brooke Wells, but 1 year you're selling Rain, then you're on Rise, and then you're on this. It's like, it's like it's just
and
a
one
contract.
year you have a purple mattress, next year you have a Lisa mattress,
Exactly.
then you have a comfort.
And in the old days, it was like, it was a really big first-time decision because it was viewed as, hey, I'm spending 10 years. Hello, welcome in.
Pete the Lawyer.
Pete the Lawyer. You came at a great time. Well, I mean, we are at the end here.
Yeah, we are at the
And
end.
I do have the 60-second rundown, and maybe he can answer.
Okay,
too.
all right.
How long is too long to shower, Brian? Starting with you. 60
5
seconds.
minutes.
Wipe back to front, front to back.
Front to back.
Front to back.
Well, I'm coming to you next.
Oh,
Hold on.
shit,
Hold on.
okay.
Front to back, sit or stand.
Sit.
How many unread emails on your phone right now?
0.
That's impressive. Coming to you.
Jeez, all
How
right.
long is too long to shower?
7 minutes.
Wipe front to back. Or back to
front to back.
Really?
Yeah, from ball sack to up.
Oh, wait, yeah. What was I thinking?
I don't know. If you wipe towards your ball sack, you're a psychopath.
Wait. What did you answer again?
Front to
Front
back.
to back.
Yeah, dude, I'm thinking of it backwards. I'm thinking like front to
right.
back.
You right.
Anyway.
You wipe back to front, don't you?
Sit or stand. Sit or stand.
He's a top-down type of guy.
I sit
Could
when
be.
I pee. Yes.
What did you say?
At home, I sit when I pee.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm breaking the stigma. It's not
How many unread emails on your phone right now? Do you have your phone?
Yeah, 600.
Ask how many unread text messages, too.
635.
Oh my God, a missed call, 649, and then emails has to be astronomical.
Ass.
Ass.
I mean,
it's just 99 plus. It doesn't give you a number anymore.
Well, no.
Well,
It's a lot.
Yep.
I hate reading that kind of shit.
good job, friends.
Later, boys.
Great timing.
What's up, Pete?
What
do you mean? It's only one.
Drowning in the chaos, I can't catch my breath. I run out. Catch my coming closer, know that I'm a mess. Tangled up in wires, I can't catch my breath. I run. Falling deeper, I cannot confess.
You can't stop me!
Hey, get her! Ma'am, stop right there!
Catch me if you can!
This is a secure area!